man in the world had helped his sister out, and he wanted to do the same, which I think is a lovely story as well.
Was it a conscious decision to go abroad for a donor? No, absolutely not. It was just, so when you type in your postcode, so
it's a European sperm bank.
Yeah, it's a European sperm bank. But equally, so somebody from even this whole side of Scotland wouldn't then be able to choose the same donor we've chose. And I believe there's a maximum, I think it's only like 3 people, if that. It's all very restricted, but if somebody else were to choose the same sperm donor we've chose,
they wouldn't be able to in the area, area. It would
say
have
in
to
Scotland,
be somewhere else,
it would have to be Spain.
Four or 5 vials of sperm, so that lasts a long time.
No, this time we won't be using embryo glue. So we go through GCRM in Glasgow IVF clinic. No hate, you guys earn so much money, so why go to the NHS when you can afford to go private? When we went through the NHS, we couldn't afford to go private. Yeah. We had nothing. We were broke on our butt. And yes, we were extremely lucky in the fact we started social media in lockdown, and we were able to then afford it eventually, so we went down that way.
If we're being completely honest, we got a big brand deal from YouTube, and that's kind of what helped our IVF.
If we hadn't got that brand deal, we wouldn't have been able to do our first try when we did.
Yeah.
And the first try cost just over £12,000. Are you allowed to use a donor egg? Yeah, anybody can use a donor egg. We're just extremely lucky we don't need donor eggs. We've both got eggs. There are some sites and clinics that you can see.
Moved straight on the IVF chat. That was weird.
There are some that you can see a picture of the donor. We chose not to. I think anybody would be lying if you said you weren't looking at the pictures and being like, yep, that you only see a picture of them as a baby. You don't even see a picture of them as a grown adult. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to choose purely on all the facts, really.
That's true as well. Money shouldn't stop people being allowed to use the NHS. No. We pay our taxes just like anybody else. Do you have to pay for the donor service? Yes. So you're not actually directly paying the donor though, are you?
So I believe
they do get paid for it,
but I don't think it's very much. I'm sure it's only a couple of £100. I could be wrong. That's me stabbing in the dark from what I've heard from other people.
But because you get quite a bit for an egg donor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, an egg. If you
I'm
donate
sure
your
it's
eggs,
less
you get
for sperm donation. I could be wrong, but when we pay for it through the clinic, it was like £4,000, wasn't it?
750 for eggs.
So does that matter how many you give? Like, are you paid that per egg, or
no?
how
I think you're fully checked to make sure, like you wouldn't be able to do it because you have polycystic ovary. I wouldn't be able to do it because I've got a low AMH level, so you'd be checked for all of that first. Yeah. But no, I'm not sure. I think it's per collection, right. So your full collection. But that's just me taking a stab in the dark. We got loads from Timu. You've missed it, but you can watch it back on our Facebook page. How do you go about donating eggs? So contact a private clinic. Again, it's not something that I've done. I wouldn't be allowed to do it because my AMH level's so low, but contact a private clinic and they'll give you all the information on that.
Have they said why your transfers haven't worked? No, I think, to be honest, it's just one of those things. If you look at, this is going to be our 5th transfer out of 4 transfers. 2 have worked, albeit 1 ended in a miscarriage and 2 didn't. So for me personally, I think it's
chance. But all our eggs will be in one basket this time. So hopefully.
I have used Temu plenty of times and I've never once been scammed. Is it 12,000 per transfer? No. So you pay the 12,000, and this is different. It depends what type of treatment you're going through, IUI, IVF, ICSI, it's all different. It depends on what testing you need, like that amount adds up differently as well for even a male-female couple. Obviously I've got polycystic ovaries and endometriosis, so at points I might need more scans than somebody else. Somebody else might need more blood work than what we needed, so that's just our figure. So that's really different for everybody, I think.
I mean, the good thing, like, it's rubbish with my low AMH because we only got 3 to work with.
Thank you, Carol.
But with, say, someone else with normal AMH, even Abbie's, it wouldn't be very great because she's got polycystic ovaries, so the hyperstimulation, she'd probably end up with 30, but how many are going to be viable at the end? But after you paid that, you could have, if your AMH and that was normal, you could have like 8 or 9 or 10 or 12 or even 15, and then for each try after that's only costing you 3,000. So the big money cost is the taking the eggs out.
Yeah, it's because you're paying for your anaesthesia. Anaesthetist.
What's anaesthesia saying? Not
anaesthesia.
That's it. Cool, you used to teach my sister dance lessons. You know, we went out at New Year and I had a group of them come up to me and be like, oh, you used to be my dance teacher. Taller than me, and I was like, we're getting old. Myself. Babe, let's leave. We're getting too old for this.
Retrieval and medications for IVF, they're so expensive. Well, it gives you even a brief look at, so now obviously Cole's went through egg retrieval and everything like that, so it's just my medication and transfer to pay for this time and a couple of blood tests and scans, and this time so far it's been 2,600 and something, and then my medication on top of that. It is worth every single penny.
It is, and what you've got to remember as well, like, people don't even think about it. They go to a garage, they buy a new car, and the minute you drive off there, you lose 12 grand of that car from buying it new. That can also bring life, and when you look at Hudson, I'd rather be in debt forever.
Baby's awake.
Oh, we have a woken baby.
He's got his cushion. You've got your cushion, baby.
How did you get over... Oh, baby. No, I don't have to go through anything this time. Give me a wee second. My full living room's like, team. No, I don't have to go through any of it this time because it's already there and done. In fact, no, that's wrong. This is the craziest part about it now, is regardless, like, so my eggs are out of me already. I'd done my donor bloods before they took the eggs out of me. So they're already out of me, but I've still got to do a donor screening. I've still got to do my donor bloods to make sure I'm fit to be a donor, although my eggs are already out of me, which is absolutely rubbish that they've brought this in. Her name was Perry. You used to teach her. Perry's absolutely amazing. She's an amazing dancer. Exactly, Lisa. Hey Freya, you look like Ellen DeGeneres, really. I was going to say is it the shirt, but I don't have the shirt on now, so. Yeah, Hudson has just woke up. He'll fall back asleep though. Have I missed the dancing videos? Cole's getting awkward now, Viri, didn't he? Like, see you later guys, I'm over here. We're just transferring the one. We've only got one left, so we'll only be transferring the one. Is there an age they won't do IVF? Privately, I don't think so. Through the NHS, there is a cut-off age. But I think privately, I don't know. Why have you not been on TikTok? So, over a year ago now, obviously, we used to always do our TikTok lives. And I suffered really bad with my mental health from the horrible comments and stuff on TikTok. So I took a step back from it and I decided to cut it out of our life because it was affecting me so much. So much so that I couldn't sleep at night. Just from pure horribleness. I don't know why I let it get on top of me. Obviously, I couldn't help it. Now, reading some of the comments, I know I'm getting some hate in the comments just now. I really couldn't give a shite, to be honest. I couldn't care what anybody says. Hey, Simon. But yeah, I suffered really, really bad. And we also got some hate from other creators on TikTok, and I just decided what's more important, do you know? And it wasn't, that's why we kind of decided enough's enough. But now I'm in a totally different place, different mindset. And I'll take what the haters say as well. And I realise that people are going to do it no matter what you do in life. Where we post, it doesn't matter. People are going to hate, whether it's jealousy, whether other people don't like their own life, whether people get kicks out of seeing people down. Like, a lot of yous, if you were there right at the start, you'll remember how hard it hit me. I had a complete breakdown on a live. And even from, well, it's a good few years ago now, having our living room window smashed at the time, didn't know it wasn't TikTok related. It wasn't from anything to do with social media. It was just so happened to be targeted by a couple of young kids in the area. That there, because it was during a live at the time, a lot of videos then saying it was a set-up, it was fake, and stuff like that. I just thought, like, how can people be so, I don't know. And I felt like, I suppose that you had to prove it. Like, there was so many hate videos saying, oh, the window was smashed from that side, so it wasn't right through. And then I felt like I had to try and prove myself to the haters. That was my biggest weakness. My biggest fault I ever done on social media was wasting my time to try and prove my truth when actually none of them mean nothing. I know my truth. My family know the truth. Doesn't matter about, people can make up anything. God, they were even saying that Abbie was a drug dealer at some point. That is how bad and how far some of the hate went. But now I'm all here for it. People can say whatever they want. Even they can say my clock's wrong. Finally, Vivi, I know you've been there for me through it all. You know it, right, left and centre, everything about it, but I won't prove myself to the haters. Sometimes I'll have a voice, and sometimes I'll be like, nah, stuff you, like, whatever. But as far as some of the really toxic rumours that went around and all the fakeness, like, even when we started TikTok and we done our 100 random acts of kindness and all of our gifts that we got on TikTok, we bought like the seats for like the care centres, loads of different art activities for the care homes and stuff like that. And then it was like, oh, they're keeping the money, and that false accusations that actually made you feel like, what am I even doing? But I'll definitely not be losing sleep over it anyways. I missed the Betty sketch. I stopped that as well for the same kind of reasons. It was just so much hate about it, having a bit of fun, that I suppose I couldn't take it. And I'm not ashamed to say that either. There's only so much hate some people can take as well, and you've got to be in the right mindset to not take that. But now to annoy the haters more, like, especially ones on Facebook and stuff, you watching us is literally why we can do our job every day. So you're just joining the fans, really. Celtic or Rangers? I don't watch football, I don't support football, but Kai likes Rangers, so we'll go with Rangers. Jen and Kai like Rangers. Thank you, Carol. We're Dumfries in Scotland. Is Aunt Flo making a comeback? Well, she's absolutely going to have to make a comeback, especially when it's time. Got to be Newcastle. It is clear, and it's sad. And do you know what? Well, a lot of the haters that do actually show their profile picture, you go onto their page and it literally says, like, what's that saying? Be kind, or I can't remember the saying now, it's just jumped right in my head. Be kind or whatever it is, anyways, and you're just like, hello. If you can be anything, be kind. No, it was Caroline Flack. We do have, so I've always said that as well. That's the hard part. Like, even during then, we were so full, like, in comparison to other people's lives, there was so much love in our lives. But if you're not in the right mindset and you're in a bad place, then wee ones that are in between, that are nipping at you, they're the ones that you just can't see by, unfortunately. What's next after the shop? So we're in the middle of like looking into new business ventures, what's missing in our hometown, what we can bring to the town. So we're a wee bit everywhere just now, so we'll have to wait and see. But yes, we're starting a new venture soon, so looking forward to that. Something that'll set the family up for life, hopefully. A nice big family run business. That's kind of our aim. I remember you used to send love to other creators, telling your followers to show the love. Yeah, I love Bob. I absolutely love doing that. And I'd still probably do it to this day, because like the moments were absolutely brilliant. But then TikTok's not quite what it used to be either, is it? When's the podcast starting? So we're in a meeting with the podcast team today. I wasn't happy with the quality of the podcast to start with. So now that that's all set up, hopefully we'll have our first one by the end of the month. Drop. Thank you, Kelly. It has changed since lockdown, but obviously everybody went back to work and yeah. I'm on Snapchat all the time just now. We became a creator on Snapchat. Thank you so much, Kelly. And God, that is the worst for hate. And it's just kids. Like, if I see my child comment some of the comments we get on Snapchat, jeez, like, no matter what I post, it could be literally anything. If you go on our Snapchat, right, and have a look through our spotlights, we're I think it's the same, _Abbie on Snapchat. But if you go through the spotlight, the comments are just like fire of hate. But I'm not bothered. The actual hate from the kids on one of them, there was so much hate on it. I got spotlight of the day. I got paid from Snapchat for having the spotlight of the day just from hate from these kids. It is crazy. But no, I don't like none of that bothers me at all. Thank you, Urban Goose. Abbie's putting Hudsy Boy back down to sleep. He woke up. I don't know if it's monitored, but like I was so reluctant to let my kids have Snapchat because like we were talking about this, right? Our kids are at that age now where they're still young. They're still young kids, but it's like the pressure from other children almost like, oh, like we'll get, I'm sure everybody gets it at some point, but oh, why are you so overprotective? But why are parents allowing their kids at 12 years old to basically do what the hell they want at 12? I mean, come on, mums, are you with me here or not? Or are we just falling for the peer pressure of other kids? And how do you know what I mean? It's a hard age. It's a really hard age. But this generation, I literally look at them and I'm just like, how is your parent allowing you to do that? I'm really struggling with a lot of it. I'm not just talking about Snap, I'm talking about anything in general. Oh, they're allowed to go away to there on their own and stuff. And I'm like, what? But mum, all my friends have got it. Yeah, this skincare that costs £1 trillion. But it goes along everything. And then you feel like, right, well, I can't be... At what point are you like, oh, well, I can't be that mum either? It is, it's so hard. And I mean, these kids as well, like 12 years old vaping. What is that all about? And I'm sure there's 12-year-olds watching right now because you're allowed to stay up till whatever, because my kids could say, oh, I've got to go to bed so early, but really, it's crazy. How come on Facebook I can't send a message? I get a page saying I cannot comment on your live. I've no idea, Colleen. What I would do on your Facebook, your personal Facebook page, have a look on your creator support and see if you've got a violation where someone's maybe picked up your comment wrong. That would stop you from commenting on people's stuff. I'm not falling for the pressure at all, but then at some point, like we were talking to the health visitor today, it was Hudson's whatever checkup, that's him signed off and they see him when he's 5 or something like that. But we were having a conversation, just a random chit chat with her, and she was also saying as well, but you equally don't want to hold your kids back, because if you think of you when you were younger, pushing that wee bit of boundaries and stuff, as long as they're doing it safely. But I don't know. I'm just going to trust that my kids wouldn't do something like that. Hopefully not. Skelly Bob, Skelly beep bop bop, and a bop bop brrr boom. What's your opinion on shopping in Dumfries right now? You can't. There's like no bits to shop. Will you review the Loop earplugs, please? Honestly, my honest review on them, I am absolutely gutted. I'm going to try them tonight. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you obviously watch me on Snapchat. They're not here. I don't know if Abs is coming back or if he's still awake, but the Loop earplugs, I struggle with that noise there. Anything like this, that irritates me. So, or like if I go into like a play area, I don't know if it's just because of my anxiety or whatever, but I can hear blah, 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 and everybody's conversations talking, and it like overstimulates my brain. So when I seen the Loop earplugs, I thought I'd give them a shot, and they were actually quite expensive for what they are. Well, they've came today and I tried them, and I swear to God, I am almost heartbroken. I have been looking forward to this so much because I thought this is going to change my life. Like even at night time, hearing the clock ticking and stuff, it's to take that noise away. they literally just feel like you've got normal headphones in. And do you know, if anything, what made it worse for me is when they're in, like if you're chewing gum, you can hear your inside noises. Does that make sense? So they're drowning out a bit of the noise, like as if you've got headphones in, but I can hear all my inside, when I'm speaking and stuff. So, no different to headphones, unfortunately. Which I'm absolutely gutted about because I was so looking forward to them changing my life, but I will try. I know, Cheryl, like I said, I've literally, I wore them for half an hour today. I started making up what Abbie was saying because I was missing half of her sentence. Other than that, it doesn't take any of the noise away. I thought it's what, I don't know. But I'll try them tonight. I'll try them in bed. But any different to normal Earpods? No, I don't know. Bye, Sebastian. I was wanting them for the same and gigs because they said they help. I don't know. I'll one with a headphone and one normal. Wait, give me a wee second. I'll go and get them. So I never buy stuff like this, right? Because I just, aye. But that's them there. And everybody I've seen, I don't know if it's just because I've got big ears, they don't sit right in my ears either. So it's got like 3 turn-ins where you can turn it to, so you can fully hear, half hear, or it cancel out the full noise. What ear's that? Left ear. But see headphones that have got the squishy bit like that, the Earpods, all I can hear now is shouting really loud in my head, my slivers, my teeth touching each other. So it's like cancelling the outside noise, but my inside noise are so loud, it's just as bad. But I'll try them at bedtime. They were £50 though, and to me, no different from getting a cheapy pair of headphones that cost £5 and shoving them in my ear. I feel like this is like a moneymaker scheme that's trending online. I don't know. I feel bad. If they help, let us know in the comments if anybody else has got them and they help you, because I don't want to put people off them, but I thought they would be really good. Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a gimmick. It is. I feel really bad for that though. Like, I feel bad saying that, but I again fell for the influence of them, and yeah. Is Team U any good? I don't know. Hit or miss. Everyone's hit or miss. That's it. Prices always go up when something becomes popular, but Team U will have them next week for £5 and it'll do exactly the same, I can assure you that. You get used to the inside noises. Oh no, I don't know if I can. Like, that's me focusing on that. It's good if you're into ducks. Yeah, that's true, Vivi. Anything ducks is great. I mean, if you want these. I actually signed up to Tik Tok Shop to do a wee Tik Tok Shop pro at some point. Although their videos are absolutely annoying because that's all you see. So I might just not add to them. I've not had a problem. That's a medium. And they would definitely fit me. So they seem to. The clothing sizes and that seem to be alright, but then some of them are absolutely terrible. So you can get something that's really good, like this hat, and you know it's really good quality. This is for Hudson, by the way. And then you get a squeaky jumper. But my duck trousers are like that, and they're well good. Cool. Have you and Abbie got any advice for after egg transfer? For the first 24 hours, you must rest. That's the crucial, important. The first 24 hours is the most crucial, important part. I was recommended the eargasm ones, life changing. Well, I don't know if they're all going to be the same. Yeah, so rest for the first 24 hours, but you can get on with your normal day life after the 24 hours. Seen you last year in Iftalia. Someone actually messaged saying I'm in Iftalia and your photo's up on the wall. I was like, what? Thank you, Emily. But it was for when we done a photo shoot. My clock's an hour slow, are you sure? Is it not only 10 to 10? You trying to tell me it's 10 to 11? Scoot. All the best of luck for your transfer. Vivi, I don't... You could have told me, Vivi. Are you pregnant? I'm not pregnant. You don't fancy carrying? No, it doesn't work for our relationship, so... We're doing it the way that's right for both of us, and that's what's important. The outside noise helps my inside noise most time. Like I watched, yeah. Jesus, Karen. It actually helps Abbie's endometriosis being pregnant. So, will those earphones be good for if your partner snores? Well, that's what I'm going to try them tonight, because that's what annoys me. It annoys me when Abbie snores. If she falls asleep first, I can't sleep because it's like a really irritable noise. Although I'm like the noisiest in the house. Thank you, Karen. Are you guys coming to Manchester Pride? We've just been asked. Is it Manchester? We've been asked to present part of one of the prize, but I can't... Is it Glasgow? I don't know. But Abbie I took Abbie to her first Pride 2 years ago and she absolutely loved it. But we were on the float because we were working for Pride. And I thought, do you know, Gianna and Kai would absolutely have loved it as well. And they're desperate to come with us to one of them. This is not my hat. I'm totally looking like I'm into like baby dinosaurs. How does IVF work? So we do reciprocal IVF. So they take the eggs out of me, we use donor sperm and then implant it into my wife. Would you transfer again if this time fails? I don't think so, but I'm not putting that pressure on us in case we change our mind. But yeah, I don't think so. How's Veronica? Right, Lauren, get yourself back to Facebook. Enough of that. No, I wouldn't personally use a friend. I do have a baby. Stage 4 and stage 6? I don't know. Abbie just told everybody and I forgot already. See, that's the difference. See, on TikTok, I could literally just sit and chat for hours. But I think it's because the comments are so fast, but there's always something, a different question. So then you forget what time it is and it's 5 to 10. Stage 4. I don't really know a lot about endometriosis. Yeah, Tony's with me. No, it's 5 to 10. 5 to 10. Isn't it? Vivi, isn't it 5 to 10? Vivi knows. If anybody knows, it's Vivi. No, you need to change your clock. No. 5 to 10. 5 to 12. Oh, it's 5 to 12. Yeah, don't bore me, Rona. How class was my undercover video? We've got a part 2 to go for that as well. Like, I'm going to try it again, but would I be able to get a reaction like that from my mother? The Sun newspaper, they were like, Mum doesn't recognise her own daughter. Like, get a grip. Anyways, I'm going for like a rock chick look this time. That I felt like I was a nice girl, but I'm going to go for like, you'll not recognise me. Got the dress already, so it's coming. It won't be long before your clock's right again, so no point changing it. Except with it, I mean, we're on the same page here. We know. There's no point changing it. It's going to change back itself. Why would you do that? Which country are you, sir? Did you see a man in the room? Very suspicious. Cool, it's 22:58. Oh, it's 3 minutes to 10. Good night, sleep well, puppy. Right, I'm going to go to my bed, but it was lovely to catch up, and we will try and catch up soon. I know I keep on saying it, but we will. I'll even just take us on a walk. How's about that? We miss our walking. Ask Alexa the time. Alexa, what time is it? It's 5 to 10. 5 to 10, oh, check. 5. Oh, it's 3 minutes to 10. Please change your clock. Woman, I am woman. Yes, walk lives on TikTok are so nostalgia. I actually sit and watch them. See if somebody's walking about the street. I'm like, okay, they're peering around the corner and you're trying to see around. There is something really good about watching someone just walking. I do it too. A minute to 10. 2 minutes to 10, according to my clock. It might be a minute out. It might be a minute out. Maybe. Night night, Tina. Please do that, okay? No. You'll only get some exercise if you watch me and walk yourself, right? Hey, everything random we found on a walk. I don't know nothing. I'll stay on till 10, right? That's it. I'm pushing it. Till 10 o'clock, I'll stay on. You've got me for a minute. I'll see you on Facebook tomorrow, Kat. Do you ever come to... And then it jumped away. Yeah, all the lost posts that somebody dumped in the bush. We got them all back to the people as well. Come up to Mori. Mori? Never heard. What, Balamori? What's Mori? get yourself to sleep, but it's 1 minute to 10.